Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube family? This is your boy Clutch. Now, with Destiny being a couple of weeks old, I wanted to play the game. I probably have about 20 hours in the game so far. This is what I recorded at the very beginning, so I'm just a level 2. I got more gameplay of me being the level 23 I am now, but I wanted to start this commentary by at the very beginning whenever I started the game with my boy Grim Reaper out in California. I got 2 weeks on the game, or a week and a half. I wanted to get deep into the game before I brought a my opinion video about the game. To me, I love it, and I'm gonna go over some good and the bad of the video or of the game itself and what Bungie could do possibly in the future or actually in an update because again there is a lot of stuff to do, but a lot of it is kind of repetitive. I wish the story missions were a little bit more, but anyway, let's get right into it. Let's start with the good. Number one, it's the open world. You have Earth, Moon, Venus, Mars, the asteroid belt, which I think they call the reef in the game. I have them all unlocked. Then you go through each world and you collect certain things that way. I love that aspect of the game. I love what Bungie did with that. Two, it is a first-person shooter. Whenever you go to the tower, you are in third-person mode, so you can see your character. I like that aspect, but the game, I love first-person shooters. I think it makes for more. You have more tactics. You can hide yourself because you can actually see. Whereas in a third person, it's kind of difficult. The third thing that I really like about the game is you can upgrade your character throughout the game. For those of you that are new to Destiny, you can actually upgrade body armor, weapons, equipment, things like that. You can get new weapons from drops. You can get them from the tower. You can buy them. You can find them. I like it. You can upgrade your helmet to your chest armor, to your boots, to your gauntlets on your hands. I like that aspect. Everything takes XP basically. Your XP for whatever you're doing goes from your guns to your secondary to your super weapon, all the way down across the board. And I really thoroughly enjoy like that. One thing that I would like to see though, and maybe they'll bring it to an update, is your character customization. Whenever you first pop in the game, it goes to the screen of who you want to play with. I think the class of character that you choose, I think that could stay the same, but I wish that you could go back and change what your character looks like. And that could be in a future update. I'm not really sure. The fourth thing, the looks are amazing. As you can see on the screen, they're running it 1080p, 60 frames a second. The enemies to the boxes to the whole world, it just looks amazing. I like how the enemies respawn on certain things. You have a spawn point that if you go past, the enemies will actually respawn back. I do like that. It makes it for constant action in the game. There's very few dull moments in Destiny. Even whenever you're walking around in open world or on a patrol mission, it's very interesting, and I really like it. The next one, the controls. The controls are easy. I like them. They feel smooth. From your transitions of looking around, X and Y axis, looking up and down, things like that, the game plays. It plays well. It plays just like a Call of Duty, and it plays just like a Borderlands. I run Control Freaks on my controller on my Scuff, so I get a little bit more quicker reaction across the board. But all in all, the controls are great. From the controller or the player interface to your menu, for you to ride on your bike. I can't remember exactly what they call it, but you have like a little motorbike scooter looking deal. From that from everything that it plays, it feels great. Another thing that Bungie is good at, they're pretty much the epitome of what MLG is today. So whenever I say that, they created Halo 2, that, from the likes of Ogre and all them jokers from back in the day, the Halo clans. This game is completely multiplayer. There's a couple of different fractions. See, just like I said a minute ago, they spawn again right here a minute ago, and I wasn't even thinking about it. This is, my first playthrough. I just put in the game, and I'm just blown away that they're spawning there again. But let's get back on topic. It's completely multiplayer. From the Crucible to Strike playlist to going around in the multiplayer campaign, it is so yeah. Whenever Bungie makes a quote-unquote multiplayer game, all aspects are multiplayer. You can invite your friends for the Strike playlist. You can do the campaign. You can do the Crucible, which is the online multiplayer. You cannot unlock the Crucible until you're a certain level, and I think that level is like 6. They want people to get the feel of the game. They want people to get the feel of the jumps, jumping action, how to run, the movements in the game. And I like that. Was I kind of pissed at the beginning? Yeah. But once I got the motions of it, now one thing that I do not like, and I'm going to go ahead and do it now instead of doing it on the bad part of what I do not like about Destiny, I'll go ahead and add this one now. You have guys that go out there and farm for these badass weapons, and then they go right into multiplayer, and they can kill you in one shot. And I think that that is not right. But hey, it is what it is. You fight through it. It makes you want to go out there and earn them weapons even more. And so be it. And that's what I done. I worked for what I have. Playing missions, playing strikes. There's 3 different currencies, I believe, in Destiny. You got the Crucible marks, the Vanguard, the Lights of Moat, I think is a currency. No, you got 4. And then you have your Glimmer. Your Glimmer is just your regular money. And I like the feel of what Destiny did. You can join your friends, and it's multiplayer. You can chat while you're playing the game, and it just makes for an all-around good game. The next one, the Easter eggs. Bungie always adds a backstory. They're a backstory of from Halo to finding the skulls, and it makes it for an interesting game. You're playing a game within a game, and they have the Grimoire cards in here that you can download the app on your smartphone, and it'll tell you a little bit more in detail about what that game is. And I really, or what that character is, or whatever you're looking at, weapon or area of the map, I really like that part. And then attention to detail. Bungie did a great job with the detail, and that goes back into the 1080p of what it looks like, and Bungie did a phenomenal job. All right, let's go back into the bad. First up that I have is the money system. The money system is kind of confusing at the beginning. We all know that you get Glimmer, and you got to get Glimmer, and that's how you buy stuff. But once you start going through the ranks, and once you get to level 20, that max level 20, now you're starting to get the Crucible marks and the Vanguard marks, and there's 2 different factions that you can do or join in the tower. And once you get there, guys, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So with that being said, whenever I first started about the money system and the leveling system, yeah, it was kind of difficult. It was a little bit confusing at the beginning, especially whenever I got to level 20 and I wasn't actually leveling up. It's actually, you have to have light. Light actually creates your weapon. There's a whole different game past level 20, and Bungie wants you to know that. The next one, like what I was talking about with the light after level 20, the next one is it's easy to get to level 20. Whenever Bungie makes a game, I remember Halo, it was difficult to get to a level 50. you know, in this, playing Crucible, playing missions, you can get to level 20 pretty quick. What you're seeing on screen is me and my boys just going around and starting the missions itself. And I love playing, you know, a campaign with my friends, and I think it makes it a little bit more enjoyable. Another thing that really gets frustrating, and the guys that are level 20 and over right now, you'll understand what I'm saying whenever I'm about to say. I wish there was more legendary drops. I wish that the enemies would drop more legendary items. It makes people not want to play the game. You know, it makes people not want to play, because if they're not getting these superstar weapons to play with now, why would they continue to play whenever another game comes out and they don't, you know, and they want to play it? Why not give us those guns now, give us those weapons now, so we can actually enjoy us playing Destiny with our friends? We want those badass weapons now. We want those badass, you know, shotguns to snipers to assault rifles to the pulse rifles. We want them now. Bungie's making it really, really difficult to earn these, and trust me, you do earn those. And I'm not saying that you don't, because you do. And my mentality is just like Borderlands. You know, Borderlands, you had 5 different classes of weapons, from purple to yellow to green. You know, and I had stuff all hidden in my vault and stuff, and I never used, but we never got those badass weapons. And that's one thing that I'm pleading to Bungie about. And I want people, whenever you see this on YouTube, share the video, share it to Twitter, do whatever you need to do. I hope Bungie sees this, because I want more drops. Because why are we playing a game now when we don't get those badass weapons? And I know that there's probably badass weapons in the game, level 20, you know, 1,000 damage. You know, I know that they're putting them in there, and people can get them, but it's based on luck. And I think that that's one thing that I don't really care for in the game, because it is based on luck. So I wish Bungie would pretty much heed our warning or not really a warning, just our call. And I know a lot of other YouTubers would think, not thinking it, but they talked about it as well in their videos. You know, but this is my opinion, guys. You know, in my opinion, doesn't mean a hill of beans. All in all, I really, really like Destiny. The good outweighs the bad in this, and I've played it, and I will continue to play it. I will continue to fight and look for those rare weapons, because I'm enjoying playing Destiny. I mean, from the enemies that you play and the bosses that you play, it's crazy. It's absolutely amazing. I'm going around looking for the dead ghost. You know, just like the skulls in Halo. You know, Destiny puts little bitty ghosts that you have one of your friends. He's not really a friend. He's pretty much your helper. He's a ghost, and you can revive a dead ghost. And that's one thing that I really, really respect Destiny or Bungie about, because they always put a game within a game. Guys, I appreciate you swinging by my channel. Please like, please subscribe. Be looking out on my channel for other videos. I gotta continue my Minecraft stuff. I got some Madden coming up. I got more Destiny. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Be looking out for those videos. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next time, guys. Peace.